What's up, Raptor fans? It's part 2, and we got some things to address about Boston Friday night. We'll get to that soon. Let's finish our talk about the first 2 games.
Alright, man. So,
Game 2.
Game 2. Today we played the Miami Heat, a team who, dare I say, I'm afraid to see come playoff time. Like, the reality is, about the Milwaukees. And that's it, really. You know about the Milwaukees. And the rest is like all even keeled to me. But then you have these Miami Heat little buggers who come out of nowhere and just kind of disrupt everything with the matchup problems and the
style of ball,
the overachieving, the new vets that they now have.
Everyone can hit a 3.
Everybody and their granny on that team can hit a 3.
So that being said, Miami fitness regimen, you need to be fit to play on that team.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's the same thing with the Raptors. That's the comparison you got to make, and they come out gunning as usual.
Yeah, as usual. But with that said, one of their main gunners, Duncan Robinson, he had 5 points all game. Like, did we lock him up or was he just trash?
We were in his face.
Yeah.
Fred and Kyle on the perimeters in his face all game. Yeah, and that's such a great strategy. Honestly, he doesn't post up.
Yeah.
So even if he did, it's Kyle and it's Fred. So
yeah.
And you get help.
Yeah. That's and with that, another thing I noticed was the help defense that we played. Every time Jimmy or anybody really on the wing looked to drive to the basket, we'd force them to the middle, and I swear to you, they'd be swarmed by like 3 guys. Marc Gasol being the main positional player there, and the guy that's making the right positional play and the rest helping. And it's like, from turnover to bad shot, it's like, wow, good D.
Yeah.
Good flipping D, man.
Yeah.
I found myself saying that so
many
much.
times, yes, many times on
Good
those
D.
interior plays.
Yeah, man, and it really highlighted what makes us who we are, because we always talk about the offensive contributions. When we're talking about players, generally we're talking offensively, with the exception of Kyle and the Charges and, the OGs, right? But now, as a team, we're showing like, even when we might have a little bit of matchup issues, we're handling it. Like, we're doing what we got to do to make stops. We not only are making the right stops, but our stops are leading to transition.
But that's been our staple for a minute.
Yeah, man. And it's like we're becoming exceptional at it. It's not even like it's our thing. It's like, we're doing it like
naturally.
Yeah. And almost at an elite level.
Fluid. Yeah, exactly. So
man,
it was good to see.
Yeah,
against a team like Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
Who runs with you.
Yeah, and
all the way down the court, man.
Listen, being in the East right now, I'm more worried about them than the Lakers.
Yep.
And it begs the question: what, in your opinion, was the tougher game for us? The Lakers. Now, I'm not even really talking on paper or leading up to. I'm just saying, watching it. Breaking it down now after the fact. Both games. Which game was the tougher game? Because we won by more against the Lakers.
Okay,
but we had a bigger lead against Miami. If I'm not mistaken.
17 points.
Yeah.
When it came to the Lakers game, another low rhythm, ref down game. My opinion. I don't know what people are gonna think, but it was a slow, no rhythm. No one could pick up their rhythm till maybe around late third quarter. And that's exactly when, LeBron and AD finally started picking up steam a little bit. But, lo and behold, it didn't last too long, because by the end of the beginning to the mid of the fourth quarter, we were finally putting our foot down and saying what's real.
Yeah.
So.
What we do. Ooh, Porter. Who is that? Porter?
Yo, he had 16 in the first quarter.
Yeah, man, we're talking about it like
no one else had more than 4.
We're talking about it like it was a joke. Like, maybe he's really trying to take. Like, maybe they need a feature scorer, which they don't have.
It's true.
Look, if he hits it, oh God, okay.
Then.
That's his second in a row. He just hit the one in the corner too. Pure.
He's a problem. Damn. I told you. He took the rebound. Jokic, him and Jokic took the rebound. He's like, he took it from Jokic. He's like, nah. And I'm like, that's a joke kick. All right, cool. We go down the court. He's like, I got stopped once. Nah, not you, Jokic. I was like, that's still Jokic. He ain't passed it. And then he took this shot, it is a fadeaway. It didn't go in, but it was just like, it had a chance. And I'm like, that may look bad, but then now you see him go back and 2 3-pointers in a row. We're
NBA
noticing.
is in good hands, bro.
He's not. He wasn't even in the Rising Stars, was he?
Nah, but he's been hurt. But really, it's only his third season, I think.
Second, I think. Man.
Even like more to his credit,
Yeah.
he's balling.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. by the way, 6'10", right? Something like that.
Yeah,
Big guy.
6'9", 6'10", yeah, pretty
guy,
big.
Big guy.
That's such a random thing, yo. The bubble, yo. He can step through right in the bubble. Who cares? You know, he's on a great team.
Yeah, the bubble's a place right now where anything it's Disneyland, bro. Magic can happen, my guy.
Right?
It's real stuff.
Man.
They're in the kingdom.
Yo.
Magic can happen. But staying on that topic of that taller, athletic scorer, we get to Bam, who I thought would be a big mismatch or a big problem, whether we have to put Siakam on him, which will essentially take away from Siakam's effectiveness in his scoring and on the offensive end, or whether we would have to put like a Marc Gasol on him, who obviously he's a little more athletic, faster.
Ibaka
Would have handled him. Ibaka actually
sometimes
is an ideal matchup.
I think it's the best.
It's an ideal matchup.
Yeah.
So,
right now, with Mark, kind of questionable. I think. Mark,
you know, Mark's moving. He's kind of slowly getting into his form or whatever the case is. He lost all that weight. I don't see why it's that difficult, but
we'll see. He's old.
Yeah, take your time.
We'll see what happens.
Because I want him to be at tip top, like
absolutely
peak form.
prime form. Yeah.
But Bam, what kind of game do you think he had? Because in my opinion, very mediocre game, subpar actually to his level.
I cannot speak on what happened, but
he had eight rebounds and 9 points or something like that. He's always a threat. He's kind of earned that. So you have to kind of game plan for him, which I think we did effectively.
There was a point early in the game when he played some pretty good defense on Siakam.
Yeah, he gets his blocks.
Shot, yeah.
He'll get his blocks.
You know what I mean?
He'll affect the game.
Exactly. He was affecting Siakam a little bit. So, you know, I don't know about Miami's intent. I don't know if they'll be a team that would play possum like that, but it's possible because, I mean, they want to hold something in their back. We are the champs. They know we're good. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody except the media knows we're good.
Yeah.
So
but they went all out tonight, though. They weren't holding back tonight. I don't think.
Don't think so.
No, it was a good game.
There's just a point when they came back from that 17-point lead where I'm thinking to myself, what did I miss? Did Nick Nurse put in a lineup that wasn't? Did he do something? Was he doing some experimenting?
Remember you were saying it. Also about the refs, that obviously is a factor.
Well,
and the thing about the refs is, look, it takes a whole game for you to really see how the refs affect. Like by the third quarter, that's when you realize when there's such and such amount of fouls per team, and there's a discrepancy that you don't even know or you don't realize because you're so caught up in the gameplay. And it's by like the fourth quarter when fouls are running out and man's on foul, and you're like, what? Why is the game
Kyle
like this?
and Gasol had 4 fouls mid third quarter. It was,
it
was a discrepancy.
And
obviously.
now you're looking at how refs impact the game. Well, here's how. 2 of our best defensive players, 2 of our leaders, our floor generals, now have to sit for like an extended 5-6 minutes.
And one of the fouls wasn't even defensive. It was Kyle Lowry on an offensive play that was a very questionable call. Very questionable.
So, not to make any excuses, we are the champs. We don't need to do that. But
that's the thing. That's the thing. You were saying it earlier. Like, I like to see how they respond to if the refs do seem like they're giving them a little run for their money when it comes to calls. So, it was good to see them kind of push through. But to me, I don't know if they really had everything I wanted to see at that moment.
Okay.
Yeah, because the comeback was too close. You know what I mean?
No, it's fair, and this is what I was speaking on last video, where, against the Lakers, whether it be the first quarter, fourth quarter, we had the 13-point lead, 13-0, 13 goose eggs. So that's a hard hill to climb.
True.
Okay, for any team, if you're the Lakers, you're not playing the champion Raptors. That can't be easy to come back from. It shouldn't be. Now we have a 17-point lead against Miami that we blow. What's So I ask again, what is that saying about us? Like, because it's hard to say, this is what you need to do better, this is what needs to change when they're playing such good ball all around. They're champions.
Yeah, and
but then you see that.
And you're facing Miami, that's a team that they're good too. You can't discount if they make some good plays, it's because of them. It's not necessarily always because of us, right?
Right. This is true. But like we're talking about leads, like it's not just like 1 or 2 plays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's also not even like, there's only really 2 games to base it on. If we're going to base it on just bubble play, around the same amount of points, 4 points difference. And it's like, why can't we hang on to these leads? Why can't we keep it at least 10? But all in all, 2-0. looking good doing it.
Yep.
Um,
Can't be mad at the Raptors, man. Can't be mad at the Raptors, man. They're getting the job done.
Can't be mad.
They're getting the job done.
Like, even in close games, when you know a team is in control and when you know a team understands how to win and stuff, you never thought they were gonna lose. Even I used to watch games on pins and needles.
The history of the Raptors, though.
You heard me say it. We're gonna win this